Welcome to the show, Kirsten Duff. You are an award-winning actress, model and producer. You've played the lead in Purse with Eric Roberts and worked with Liam Neeson in Savannah's Place. You're also a content creator. You are a model for Sherri and Ashley Lauren, and you featured in commercials and talk shows. There is a ton of stuff to talk about with you, Kirsten. Thank you so much for joining us on the show here, and please do tell us more.
Thank you all so much for having me. It is an honor, and I'm so happy to be on the show. Yes, thank you so much for that wonderful introduction, and I loved working all those jobs, so thank you.
Okay, tell us about your journey. How's it going?
I started acting when I was 15 years old, and I have been acting for about 4 years and a half now. And I have been on sets with celebrities, including Liam Neeson, Eric Roberts, Daniel Baldwin, one of the main actresses in the original Scream movie. And it's just been an excellent journey. And I am so happy to be working with people. I love to talk. So when I'm on set, I try not to talk too much. But when I talk, I talk for a long, long time. So
what do you love to do the most?
Career-wise, I'll say probably acting. I do love to act, especially when I have a lot of energy. I'm just like, when I do an audition, I'm like, yes. Hobby-wise, I love to play instruments. I love to play piano, guitar, ukulele, and I've been playing piano since I was 13 years old. Ukulele, I just pretty much just started last year, and same as guitar. So,
how much do you love music?
I love it so much. Like my aunt, she actually majored in music, and she was really big because I was like the firstborn out of all my cousins in my family on both sides of the family. And she was really big on me about music, and I love it. It's great. I love the vibe of music, and especially when I'm in the car by myself.
And so do you write music?
I have started doing a little bit of writing. Like I've done kind of a little bit. I haven't released it yet because I haven't finished any of my writing just yet. But I am getting there.
Well, can I inspire you to write positive social conscious music?
Yes.
I would like to do that because we need more of that. Life ain't all bad. And we need to celebrate all the beautiful stuff that's going on. You agree?
Yes, I agree. Because I think that there's a lot of songs right now, and I think it's like the decade of 2020, that there's a lot of negative songs about breakups, and it's just negative. And I feel like if you want to be in a happy mood and be positive, which that's why I pretty much listen to music, is listen to some positive music. Listen to something that brings you up, and if you make positive music, that makes it so much better. That'll make you in a better mood, and definitely just so much beauty in the world than there is negativity.
What would be your favorite song in the positive music genre?
My favorite song is, I really love Fleetwood Mac, and I am a big lover of 70s music and 80s music.
Okay. Wow, so you know about the old bell bottoms and all that kind of stuff we used to wear, huh? Back in the 70s.
Yes.
No, the 70s was dance. A lot of the music was dance, and there was some protest music too, because and that's because of Vietnam and all that kind of stuff like that. But music it can change anything. Your feelings can change anything, and you're not the only one feeling the way you feel, right? So whenever you express yourself, there is an audience for that, especially that situation. Do you agree? You agree?
I agree. 100%.
Why?
Because music has changed so many lives, and I am also a huge fan of Elvis Presley. I love Elvis Presley because Elvis Presley, I feel like during the times of segregation and stuff, he made a lot of music to very much equal everybody and to promote that. And I love that. I love when music just has such an impact to change the future for the better.
Yes, it does.
Definitely.
And we need more of that than anything, right?
Yes.
Right on. Tom?
Hmm.
I'd just like to know a little bit about your future plans. Have you got more acting in the pipeline? Anything that you're working on or propose to be working on? But also, obviously, with your music that you obviously clearly love performing as well. Whether there's anything music based that maybe you're thinking of doing as well.
Yes. I have pretty much, I'm really happy that I started my career off of acting because, like, my mother, she was a model when she was 14, but she unfortunately could not do modeling anymore when she was 15 because her mom wouldn't let
Right.
her for some reason. I don't really know why, but she just inspired me to just keep on going because this is, what I want to do. I've always wanted to be part of the entertainment industry for a very, very long time. And as I was acting, I saw like there's a lot of singing roles and there's a lot of actors that can sing and, have all these skills that make them even further. And that's what inspired me to get into music. And I very, very much want to start that.
What have you got Have you got like
Yeah.
anything planned as far as more acting roles at all? Or
So I will say I am planning on getting some bigger roles. I have talked to my agents and they're going to
Cool.
work really
Yeah.
hard to get me there. And I love the roles I do now. They're great and they're on
Wow.
Tubi,
Uh-huh.
Amazon, everything. But yeah, I love what I do and I very much want to make sure like it stays a really good, stable career. That's my dream. So yeah, I've dreamed
Right.
that since I was like 4.
That's a great narrative right there to, go after change, making change like you was talking about earlier. We got to make change in the world for the positive, right?
Yes.
Right on. Tom?
Yes.
now,
Yes.
also, I mentioned briefly, you are a content creator, as it is now. So, presumably, then that means you're very big into social media and these kind of outlets. Can you tell us a little bit about the sort of content that you've been creating and where to find them?
So I have been content creating since I was probably about 15, pretty much, when I started acting and everything. And I got into doing PR work and doing a little bit of advertising on like TikTok and Instagram. And it was just really good for me because it got
Wow.
me out
Yeah.
there even more. I do love the internet sometimes. It does a lot of good
That's how
things.
we connected,
Uh-huh.
you know?
Indeed.
Now, it would be
Uh-huh.
amazing for me to just give you my feelings on this, but imagine you connecting your acting with your singing because singing is actually acting. You got a 5 minute song there and you got to
Yes.
make me believe what you're
Hmm.
saying, right? And so you're
Yeah.
acting. And the trippy thing is
Yes.
if you're doing a concert, the next song you play isn't going to be that same kind of acting.
Hmm.
It's going to be for whatever this new subject is about,
Mm-mm.
right? So that's all acting too. But
Yeah.
now you have that amazing talent
Hmm.
where you can do it on screen, some people get shy and they can't do that, right? I don't see you being shy whatsoever.
Yeah. Thank you so
You know what I mean?
much.
That's a beautiful thing. So, but
Yeah.
if you can write some socially conscious, positive songs the world needs to
Mhm.
hear, right? And
Yeah.
take their mind off something for 5 minutes,
Yeah.
but say something that, you know what, we're all beautiful people. Let's
Yeah.
reach down and just connect more beautiful people with each other. Some people call it networking or whatever, right? That's what you're doing. We found each other. We found each other.
Yes.
Right on,
Uh-huh.
right on. Tom.
Well,
Yep.
I mean, obviously, I've mentioned it already slightly that
Thank
you've got
you.
acting and modelling and obviously production in your realm. Which do you prefer? If there's a way, if possible, to actually pinpoint which one you love most, making music or be acting or what, which would you say is your go-to most preferred thing out?
I will say I have
Hmm.
always wanted to be a singer. I feel like that was like my main like dream. But acting was more of like, oh, you know, it's better to start like this for me in my I guess I'll say pathway, in my career pathway. It was better for me to prefer like go to acting and then start singing. That way I could get more comfortable being in front of audiences. And like Skyler said, acting is a lot like singing because you're memorizing those words, you're performing it, and then singing is a lot like acting.
With notes.
So,
yeah. Acting with a tune. Yeah.
We need some amazing, positive songs out here, and to take people's mind off of their daily thing that's going on. You know, I love it because we had a friend of ours on, Denise Newton, and I had a radio show with her for 3 years at one time when I lived in the States. But she said something to Tom and I. She goes, "You know, guys, I was a school teacher, and kids is all screaming and cussing each other out all day long, right?" She said, "I couldn't wait to get home to put on some music to bring me back down to earth." How about that? And a song, you play the right song, it can. You take you out of some funk or whatever. You know what I mean? So we need some more songs like that. And imagine if the director saw you singing a song like that, and they go, "Now this is what we need to have in the movie."
Yes. Ooh, that'd be awesome. I would love to do that. That'd be my dream. I'd be like, yes, I did it. I'm so happy.
Bless you for the privilege of your time to come on our show today.
Thanks for joining us.
And I hope we inspired you to go and bring some more of your music out. I mean, and connect that to your acting, because not a lot of people have that talent. You know what I'm saying? You're blessed. You know, you're blessed to have both talents like that, you know? Well, Tom's going to get all your information so we can spread the love, okay?
Yeah. All right, Kristen, what we'll do, if you can give us any kind of social media handle, or maybe if you've got a website, if you give us that information, and what I'll do is put the links to that in the description of this video.
Thank you all so very much. Bless all of you. Thank you so much. And thank you all for working on getting me connections, and very much just this lovely show. Thank you so much for having me on the show. It was a pleasure. I have social media account. I have Instagram. On my Instagram, it's Kristen Duff. TikTok, it's the Kristen Duff. On Twitter, I have Kristen Duff 2. And on Facebook, it's just Kristen Duff.
I'll put those links in the description as well, so people can go off and click those and see what you're up to.
Thank you so much.
Okay. Namaste.
Bless
Namaste.
you all.
Music can save the world. Music can save the world. If we all get together, music can save the world. Yeah. Music can save the world. Music can save the world. If we all come together, music can save the world. There's an urgency facing our humanity.
Thank you so much for watching. To stay up to date, please click subscribe and hit the bell. You can also join our group on Facebook and find us on LinkedIn and Instagram.